that's Occupy right there. And I thought, the hand of the rose is, there it is, living proof. Oh, the rose. I get it.
That's Occupy for the symbol.
Oh, so it should be, yeah, so the rose should be.
Yeah, it should be a helmet.
Very nice. Slinky.
There's a chips.
Morning. Morning. Morning.
These are great.
Morning.
Big dark.
Oh, right. Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Kind of slow. Could be one of ours.
What would happen if everybody like got up at 6:30 and left?
We did that one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The cops came and they're like, going,
They came, and then
what?
Instead of what he did was he saw him about to get out the car and walk down, and then he didn't see nobody, so he made it look like he was actually going to walk into the building. Walked into the building, and then came back in. Oh, right on. He went and got
No.
It was packed.
Where I left.
That
You want to keep reading?
No,
Are you going to be?
I'm
You're
all
all done. Well, you left it.
No, I'm not going to be here today. I'll be back tonight. So I thought if you wanted to back, I'd be back. Today, I'm excited because this is the day that I get to go in. I'm going to talk to this attorney and get the ball rolling for the harassment that these pigs have been subjecting us to. I got at least 3 cases that I know of interfering with a pig, and the first one they no complain it, and then sorry about that. The other 2 they pursued the charges, and in fact on the 3rd one they've added another charge. So it's failure to comply with a lawful order. That's interesting to find out what that lawful order was. You know, I would think a lawful order is drop your weapon. So, you know, you got a weapon, you know, and you're drop your weapon. That's a lawful order. So I wasn't given one of those. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. I wasn't given one of those either. So,
It was hand over something.
Yeah, or no, not hand it over. It was move it. Move it. Move it or be arrested. So, and I didn't see myself moving it because it wasn't obstructing no one but the person that was ordering me or telling me to move. And it might have been offending somebody in the building. So, or obstructing them. Not offending them, obstructing them. And I don't see how, because their path is nowhere near me except to pass me in the pedestrian right of way, to either get to that corner or that corner up there, or come out to their car over here. You know, I'm in no way, I'm not near the share car, I'm not near this vehicle, and I'm closest to the 15-minute vehicle, bumper, that is. And I should be worried about some lunatic losing control and swerving and veering off into this section, this tree right here. I should be worried about that, but I'm not. So. But yes, I am really excited. So, I hear these attorneys are great, so give them some airtime. I'm gonna go talk to them today, and I'll tell you guys how that went. It's something in Ellison. I know I should pull the card out and look at it, but I'm gonna be lazy up until after I get everything charged up, and then come back and be able to go back on. But yeah, I'm really excited.
Maybe you can charge up in your office.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I don't think I'll be there that long.
Oh, right, that would be Act 114.
So, I mean, no, she's busy. She's got cases, active cases that she's working on. So what they have to do is they have to fit you into a schedule. They have to give you a day. They don't have to, but they give you a day that they're really doing nothing on. Yeah, I'm really excited. And she's good looking. So she'll be able to go in there and not only do her job, but distract the DA with her looks. She is stunning. For real. I didn't even think attorneys could look like that. She's a female Billy Clancy. Hey, Joe, when we give out those silver blankets, we can't be taking those back.
We got a lot of them.
Yeah, he keeps bringing. Somehow we keep finding bundles in the wall. What was that? A bundle of 50? I think these are blue specials.
They walk over now.
Yeah.
That's Homeland Security.
Yeah.
Did you know that their mission is
what?
basically their mission is
Nope, that's not Homeland.
they're only trying to cover terrorism.
Wow, hey, they're opening the bathrooms this early, or they're looking at the schedule? How you doing?
So you're saying
He said they got about 8 minutes before they start issuing tickets. Hey, now, yes, I've heard it all. Now they have made homelessness illegal.
Which is just making sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
Good job.
Right. Give me a job.
It's weird that one police officer has listed that low hand. Remember we saw that map at the bedroom.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say the park is there.
Right, but they're claiming clear out to the truth there. Remember that map? We saw we're not supposed to sleep there.
No.
Is that a noob? Is that a noob?
What map we saw?
Well, it was a few months ago. You showed it to me.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
you got it.
No, I saw it there.
It's in the art box. I know where it's at. It's in the art box. And the park is federal land. Sidewalk is private road.
You can't keep this here in the law.
What?
What they should do. People need to set them from like 5 to 7. Yeah, people do.
Before they start.
Do it for the camera.
It's all locked up now.
When does Randy Leonard and the mayor Randy the 1st of January, like the 20th of January? 5 minutes.
I don't see them guys. I only see them guys like at the end of the day.
One is coming out of office.
Oh,
The January.
Stuart Palm.
Now the guy's over there with his flashlight.
Block that.
5 minutes. What, it'll be 7 o'clock?
Yeah, about 4 minutes.
Right on.
2 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say somebody over there told us.
I think make up a bunch of little tickets, harassment tickets, and the cops come and give them a ticket.
Right.
Here's your ticket. Thank you for my ticket.
Yeah.
Make a note of it.
Wow, that is sweet. Yeah, I think of when I see something like that, I think of New York. It's New York. New York is sad. Yeah. Mountain Windsor. Could I put some on the railing for you?
Oh, no thanks. I'll wait.
So are you waxing poetic for them? You can do that from that side of the camera, right?
I was watching you last night. Some of it. Good.
I didn't know that. I thought where I was holding the camera and talking, they couldn't hear me.
Thank you, no, thank you.
That's why they have it. I believe it is 24 hours.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So I don't see how they could how they be bothered by it. I think they designed it for it.
Well, I know. They designed it to be able to
Well, no. The club designed because the homeless is prevalent in downtown. So, you don't want them pissing in your doorway. Or you don't want anybody for that much pissing in your doorway. So give them a place to piss. Close the parks down at 11. The bars don't close till 2:30. So a motherfucker walking from the bar has to piss. He's gonna stop and piss somewhere, especially if his last call wasn't to get up and piss. Oh yeah, shit. I'll do it on the way home. It's dark. It's 2:30. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Who's gonna be up? Hey, you stop that!
Indecent exposure.
The officer mentioned 8 minutes until citations are handed out.
Yep.
Well, so one guy's on up out of 4. Okay, boss.
Yep. Hey, 8 minutes till sleeping on the street just became illegal. I mean, well, no, it's always been like that. It's always been like that. They'll come tell you to move. They'll come tell you to move, and then the next step they catch you there, they'll write you a ticket for trespassing, And then the next day, if they come and see you there, then you're going to jail. They'll come confiscate all your things. Oh, that was the car we saw going by real slow.
Which one?
That's the police car we saw going by real slow. That guy that came back up this way.
Oh, wandered around.
Now, 99, would you really speculate on what an officer might say to you this morning?
Well, whose stuff is this? Did I nail that one? Yeah, because I was thinking, now what could he possibly? Yeah.
Here's Mr. DJ. Top of the morning.
He said, what could an officer possibly say to me? And it shouldn't have even been that hard of thinking about it. But whose stuff is this? And this stuff. You gotta move it. And of course, I'm going to repeat. No way. I think I will move it.
You'll move it when they tell you, pick it up or it's mine.
I don't know. We got to wait till we get to that point.
Pick it up now. Mr. 99.
So
No,
I'm going to...
Yeah, you got to remember the buttons that push. I mean, as soon as they...
Well, no, they don't push no buttons. A button pushed is a person swinging on it. That's a button pushed. If they go to push a button and they go to try to push the button, then if the defense mechanism is probably to just shut down, stop listening.
Just fall to the ground.
No. I've already said no 5 times. So, when no means no.
Well, that coffee was great. I'm ready to go. Wherever they tell me. Over there.
But no, so that's how they do it. That's what they do. They come out, that's the first time. They'll come, they'll see, they'll tell you you can't be here. You can't be here.
What do you got here?
And then you'll get up and leave. Take your belongings. Then all of a sudden, they'll come back a day later and might find you there, and they'll say, "Hey, we're giving you a warning. You can't be here."
Depends on who you are, too.
Really?
Yep.
So, well, no.
Yep.
How many warnings they're gonna give you?
Yeah, my buddy was chased out of there by the wannabes at 5 one time. And I was over there kind of looking at that spot, and they were allowing the present sleepers to sleep. It was 8:30 in the morning on a weekday. were
Wait,
still
what?
sawing logs in the same place where at 5 a.m. my buddy was told to get out of there.
Okay, and then you send the other people that were...
Yeah, 8:30 a.m. on a weekday, they were allowed to just be there.
Wow.
Well, which is, you know...
I've never seen it like that, favoritism like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
Maybe they were asked to come there and ask them to leave.
It's who you are. That little thing proves it in my brain.
Right on. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, like... What else? We're now flying signs against the wall. We haven't done that in a while. We just got those back from across the street. I think they're the ones Nameless saved.
Right on. Well, no, because sometimes, you know what? The officer was getting them and walking over there to wake those guys up, and then sometimes I would see him leaving right there.
Wow.
But I'm not saying that's what it was this time, but, you know, because remember, it was the one time I'm saying you saw it first. You saw it first, and you pointed it out. You know, it's right there. And I was wondering, oh, no.
Oh, that's kind of folded in half. It doesn't have a chance.
It was the sleeping bag. Remember that sleeping bag? The sleeping bag was picked up over here, and then you said you saw the girl come back over here and give it to what's his name, to knock out what's his name. So, and it was that same bag. It was that same bag because somebody recognized that bag as theirs, but somebody else had it. And I was like, well, how did the bag get back over here? And it was that same bag, because I said I saw the officer walk off with it. I saw the officer walk off with it and put it in his trunk and drive over there with it.
Huh. That's funny.
Yeah.
Kind of like people keep giving him stuff that he doesn't want. So yes. So I think the coffee puck in that location on the ground, with no cups by it, means we might say no if somebody asks. And I don't mind them thinking that.
There's coffee in there. Somebody put out the last cup in there. There's probably about 2 cups in there.
Yeah, I'm kind of for the those of us who stand right here, 5 of us, make sure we have as much coffee as we want in the morning. I mean, if we haven't, that's just me. 99 is more generous, luckily.
What?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to stake my life on.
So I got to dig through my bag and break out my rain suit.
Oh, you got one?
Yes, sir.
I know they're out there.
Yeah.
I would like to You know, every year I think about being geared up for winter. I don't usually accomplish the task. It would be fun to get to purchase my own rain suit. Wouldn't that be nice to be able to gear up my own self? It's just that money thing is huge.
Yeah.
So when you talk about getting, you know, I got it the hard way. I earned it. That guy used to say. House.
Who?
There was an ad.
It's my money.
It's my money and I'll cry if I want to. You're very good to hold back. You change hands as it. Oh yeah. Welcome to our nightmare.
So yeah, did you guys go to the R2D2 thing?
I was busy at the office all yesterday. I went to the.
I manned the vigil. I was busy too. They came up here and they gave a speech, and Abraham was like, yeah, man, and in solidarity with Sisters of the Rose, TPI, all the shelters, yada yada this person, yada yada that person. And not once did he mention Occupy. And I understand. I understand where they stand at when it comes to Occupy or, you know, or the vigil, which they happen to be at. You know, it's clearly understandable that
The vigil was mentioned in the
not in his speech.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't. No, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, not in his speech. It wasn't. He gave shout out and solidarity shout outs to. It wasn't in his speech. You know, he was right here. So, I mean, for him not to acknowledge the fact that we're in the same fight,
Political.
you know. Yeah, okay, I understand that, yes. But you know what?
He did say at the town hall he's in solidarity with Occupy, right?
Yeah, but okay, well, I don't know.
He was on stage and...
Where was town hall? This wasn't covered by the news. Was it covered
There were
by the
cameras, right? But at PCC Cascade a couple weeks ago, town hall on housing justice.
news? Right.
And some of the other people mentioned yesterday morning they're in solidarity with Occupy. They're not Occupy, but they're in solidarity with Occupy.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking of. I was reading there is when they did the housing justice thing on PCC, and that's going to be on. They're going to do it pretty soon. But it was like Sisters of the Road, R2D2, the Houseless Vigil, and all these different groups working together. It should have been mentioned because they're all working together.
right.
Clean and safe. They're clean and safe.
No. That's this guy.
A federal janitor.
Right. I just want to be able to see their faces or hear their sniveling when the weather changes. I mean, the weather is changing now, so there is no real immediate need. But once they come to work and they go in there and be able to have their meeting, they're not even going to be able to have a clear meeting without feeling hey, I wonder, did those guys stay out all night in this? You know, so why, rather than wonder, come ask. And you'll probably get, yep, how was your night? Cup of coffee, maybe? How about a donut? So last night we were able to have coffee and chocolate chip cookies. Yes.
What's on the coffee part?
You see the chocolate chip cookies? Yeah, we put them on. We lighted them up. Boom! We said, look at these. Yeah.
So we dropped 5 chocolate chips.
Yeah, Big John did. During the movie, you know, he said, hey, you know, what do you want? And I said, really? Because like the last time, he gave me a plate, and I just sat them aside. You know, and then there was a bag. They smashed out the bag. And then somehow their radar was tuned into chocolate chip cookie. So when that bag, just like a vampire, he knows where the blood is. When that bag was done, they immediately saw that plate of cookies.
He looks like a vampire.
Right. They immediately, their radar went to the plate of cookies. They didn't even see me put it up there. They didn't even see me walk off with a plate of cookies. But they immediately identified that as a plate of chocolate chip cookies and killed it. Yes. Yes. They killed it, man. And I was like, well, okay, you know, and Big John said, well, hey, I'll bring you some next time. And I said, well, you're going to have to package them up for me so I can really put them away. He says, all right, yes, I'll do that. You know, and I had
some garlic around it.
No, for real. I had the choice of having either chocolate chip cookies or brownies. It was cool. So I said, no, chocolate chip cookies. Because, you know, I'm thinking brownies, you probably get 12 or 15. But the chocolate chip cookies, man, boom, I had about 50 of them. I said, you know, this and cup of coffee all night, it was delicious.
Those were definitely portable cookies.
Oh, yeah, portable cookies, yeah. So, Casey says, you bring a portable cookie. And when I brought one, I was like, yeah, and we got chocolate chip cookies with the coffee. And he says, what? You have a portable cookie? I was like, yep, sure do. Now, you guys, I'm just gonna go out here on a limb and say this. You know that guy that we call the city attorney? Okay. Colonel kind of had to talk with that guy. And he questioned the fact that the one officer told us that they're going to have a city engineer come out to rezone the sidewalk. So the colonel also mentioned that if the sidewalks have to be rezoned, then the newspaper boxes and the trees are going to have to come down if any of this is going to be classified as pedestrian right-of-way, which kind of makes sense, right? Well, he also mentioned that my things were never in the pedestrian right-of-way when they sit there. They're not obstructing no one. And the last thing that guy said before he walked off was, he says, I'll look into it. And he walked off. So I'm just going to say, for the last 2 mornings, we've had minimal contact with officers. And when I say minimal, what you just saw. So yesterday morning, officer came through, 2 of them, did this, and then left. That officer did the same thing, came in, left. Palmeter came in, you know, sniffed it out, and walked into the building, walked back out, got in his car, and drove off. Slowly drove off. slowly to the back to where I thought he was looking at my bag.
Those felt into
Is that same red bag? How does it materialize? And why right there? You know, if I'm thinking...
Probably lays awake at night.
Hey, it's not in his way. It's not in any of the pedestrians' way. So...
That's what the whole thing is. Just like all these nice, friendly citizens.
Right.
They're trying to get through.
Right.
You know. But that's not their purpose. Their purpose is to get rid of this perceivably some people unsightly view. That's what it's about. It has nothing to do with people getting back and forth.
I wonder if the powers that be that are supposed to be helping us is feeling guilty. Public sees this.
Well, I think their job is to. I mean, here are the laws that they're brainwashed to think are. Well, these are appropriate laws, ordinances, and our job is to help prevent from people needing to sleep on the street, and or once they're harassed by the police, then we have a place to let them go. But that's not happening.
No, right. And when you say a place to go, you're actually citing the shelters. Right on. I figured
that's their job.
Because that's the answer. That's the most common answer I get. You know, hey man, you know what? I'd have a better chance if you came up here and said, hey, guess what? I think I got a job. I found you a gig, man. You know, I think I found somebody that'll give you a chance. So I think they have a better chance.
But if you take it on an individual basis, there are some people who don't fit that mold. They don't fit the mold of like you're going to get a 40-hour job.
Right.
You're going to earn minimum wage. You're going to be able to afford millions of houses.
Right.
You know, some people don't fit that mold.
Right.
And what do you do with that? You can't.
You can't. You're right. You can. You know what? I've even heard of some organizations that like Goodwill. They make a job for a person. They can make a job, and you know, I mean, there is a lot of neighborhoods that you know. So in the fall, when the leaves fall down, I used to live over off of 9th and Powell, and it was really bad over there. When the leaves fell down, and when it rained, it washed them all downhill to the drains. And the drains would clog up and make little lakes in the middle of the streets, you know. So,
man, those are fun for your kids.
You know, and I'm saying that, you know, I'm not saying that some of the street sweepers or street blowers are not doing their job. You know, maybe some neighborhoods get favoritism over other neighborhoods because their homeowners association are paying those, you know, the sidewalk tax, street upkeep tax.
You know, now they charge you. They do. Now they do. I don't know.
To come down the street?
The last couple of years, yeah, they started charging you.
They come down the street to blow the leaves, to vacuum it. Wow, yeah, see.
You get assessed.
So you're responsible for the leaves in your own yard. But, I mean, what about at the curb?
Yeah.
Them too?
Once it falls out in the street, that's, you're not supposed to put leaves in the street.
Right, you're not supposed to. But the trees are putting them out there. Yes, you know.
Supposedly.
The trees are doing it. So, I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of those streets. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Action.
The sweeper
our curb there last night. Like he got. Who's this? He's a regular. No, that's not that. Hey, it's cold.
You guys got up early, huh?
Windy.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Same with me. We come and go, don't we? Thanks for getting us early.
Right on. Thanks for being a peace officer.
You probably got 5.
Yeah, but you know, and you know what? He tried to do it with a smile. That's a people person right there. He tried to do it with a smile. Okay, now look at this. We got this guy. We got the thorn. Come on, buddy. Do your job. He's the security on the inside. You know, you either do your job or we're gonna call in on you. We're gonna call.
You're not going to see sergeant or whatever.
Right. You know, you're not doing your job. You're siding with the enemy, man. You won't get a pick. Yeah, that's
You could sit down there and you'd be cool.
Yeah,
If you want.
Yeah, it changes, but
May
yes.
not while he's being arrested for not picking up the bag. And I'm sitting 3 feet away on my bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you're doing
When?
So it's like over there now the police officer is talking to the, I just call him suit, one of the suits from over there. One of the suits from indoors, and it's kind of like things change every day. Well,
They do.
yeah.
You know, they change to
One of the security suits from indoors.
because you know what? The first thing an officer, I believe an officer is trained is to be assertive. You know, you cannot show a weakness, otherwise they're gonna run
command
all over.
presence.
Yeah. You know, and that's what that is. You know, but you don't have to be a bully about it. You know, there's a way you can actually say, hey, I need you to do this, and get your message across at the same time. You don't have to threaten, you know?
Maybe they're just talking about now the next officer will come in and
They don't say that, though. They don't,
Right,
you
but
know, I
maybe-
would probably tell you that. I'd probably say, hey, you know, man, I'm just here to get you up, but another officer might come through here, and if you're not up, they're going to know that I came through here to warn you. And if you're not up, they're going to probably cite you. So if you want to be cited, hey, stay asleep. But if you want to be cool, get up, get your things together, and be at attention when they come through. You know, like this guy here. This guy did exactly that. Came through, said, hey man, do it, and jumped in his car. Before anybody could say, F you, pig, he got in his car. That's a people person right there, man. He was civil. He didn't tow nobody. Like the other day, officer came through using his tow. You know, I wanted to say, man, you're going to have to kick him a little harder than that. Because, you know, he's probably dreaming of sugar plums and shit. You know, and by you doing tiddlywinks with him, you know, he's probably making his dream a little better and stuff. So you got to put it on him, man. Boom! Get up, man. Any viewers?
No?
None?
No viewers.
All right.
Really? One viewer?
No, they were up last night
Were they?
chilling with us, man.
Awesome.
We had about 9 viewers, man. We had so many viewers, man. We went for 2.5 hours last night.
Cool.
Hey, look, my cup stuck here.
Yeah. Bathroom calls.
Yeah.
Right up the video with Perry Mason if you can. Yeah, I got it for Mary Pop. That's all. I get the cookie. That's the real estate. The real plenty of money in there. People just pictures of houses and apartments.
Well, I'm sure that they have advertisers. They're making good money.
But I doubt if it's that much money really for the cost. That's why you're talking about it.
Well, they probably have a certain amount of box.
Yeah.
Have to get in line and fill out the permit.
Yeah, per permit. Right. I mean, if this is like, you tell me this is $1 $60 Yeah, $50. But it's down. Well, that's why we have our phone. So we put it up there at noon yesterday. So I don't know if we're operating under the
24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, this is fine. I told
All we need is another bike rack, really. Here comes two.
there's a strong person down the street.
The other way. Yeah, they're coming in. They're coming in. I've got to get 2 feet
The
within
Portland
my...
building. There's a parking area.
Excuse me. Sorry. For you. Oh, they turned the proverbial corner. Seems to be that way. Oh, here comes the room.
But those socks were loose, they're at people. That's trouble.
Yeah, we did.
So over here, you see that area that's kind of open over there? There's a whole bunch of like grass and stuff. No, on the just inside the wall, there's like a cover.
Oh,
There's a whole
yeah.
bunch of like
Yeah, I don't know if they... Yeah, it's funny. You see a box like that, I think they see stars or something. And these are words coming out of my mouth, not theirs. Fun to be a writer. Yeah, you see a box like that, and you think, wow, it could be like a suitcase nuke. Whereas you see a suitcase, and you don't think anything about it. Or an attaché, or people walking down the street with a little suitcase. You don't think suitcase. Frying pan nuke.
see something since I see something.
Tomorrow morning,
There's something.
10 minutes. A space.
There's
People
something.
interact. Okay? All right. Got it. Especially when it comes to this tiny cigarette, my brother. Come here. Come here, man. I did. Okay.
I'd almost like to say something about our friend Pete.
You look for a little guy.
Yeah, I like to think through what I'll say when a person's not around. I'll say when they are. I think we've
to take it to the person.
I think we've intimated this together.
Sorry. Carry on. Carry on.
So he is probably more. I'm not saying exactly it's true, but he's probably, I consider that part of the program. Even if they aren't standing over there holding signs, he does quiet signs. Where that Constitution, Oregon Constitution sign carrying his flag. And we probably so I talk about money like it's still a conundrum in my life, head. And he's just staying here, so obviously he's not a park ranger or he's not working for the city, so he's not getting paid to be here. And so kind of give it up to him like, hey, he can't get away to do anything for himself. Plus he isn't getting food stamps because of not having ID or something like that. And so it seems like just empty your pockets with it. Yeah, he'll bum your whole carton in a couple of days if if you buy a carton for yourself, buy him one. I don't know, it's just kind of, I've been dealing with that for a long time. I give it up a lot. Good stuff. Like, yesterday morning I gave him one. I said, now, I don't expect you to ask the rest of the day. And so this morning he said, hey, Joe, how about one, just for the morning? Or kind of like he remembered what I said or something. So, I'm ready for it now.
You set your limits.
Yeah, he'll hit you up on an hour all day long if you seem to go for it. I don't know, it's tough. So I just like to say that he does spend a lot of time here. He watches people around.
Like this or that.
He's
cause problems.
right. He's sociable. Yeah.
That could really come as part of the elements. Certain people who support individuals. We talked about a couple, 2 or 3 people who are a menace. It's really necessarily identify the people who are cool.
Yeah, you are kind of calculating that. Well, let's see now. What's he done for us lately? And we don't like it.
Well, you start comparing.
You're only as good as your last poem.
That's the last sign you made. Last poem you wrote on.
Yeah, well.
What was that?
Well,
Well, see, then you start making comparisons. Like, am I doing good for the visual?
Yeah, that's true. And I don't think I haven't caught myself doing that. And last night I heard that thing about, and you hang out with them.
Yeah, that's birds of a feather flocking together. Wait. So
Yeah, somebody said to me, and you hang out with.
Yeah. That mean they were comparing you to those people. They were lumping you in one sum. I told you, I knew it. I told the one officer, we all do it. It's, there's no personal attack against him. This is a characteristic of people. Those guys.
Right, but this is one of those guys.
See?
One of us who said, and you hang out
I
with
said
them.
it. I
Yeah,
said
that's
things
okay.
like that. I'm not
Well,
going to deny it. You know, I profile, stereotype. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the wisest.
Well, it's how do you get out of it? You know, how do you go from it?
You go to sleep.
Hey, there you go. Because hey, what you're doing, you're quietly listening, and your mouth is shut. You're not talking.
Right. God is great. God is great. God is great. No, you can even insert yourself past that. It doesn't matter.
Right.
That guy's
Right. You know, right. And hey, how many times do you see yourself doing it? And I bet you people do it without. Hey, what's going down? Hey, guys, doing all right. Waiting on the thorns.
The what?
The thorns.
The thorns?
Yeah, the officers.
Oh, you mean the cow chops? You go out in front of the tires and they go...
You know, at least, you know, I was just saying how people friendly the one officer was.
Palmer?
No, that was, who was that? Brooker, okay, yeah.
The one that came second this morning?
Yeah, second.
Yeah, he was not. He thanked us for getting up and all that.
Yeah, that's what he said. And that's a people person right there. That is a peace officer.
Yeah.
That's a person on live stream.
You know, well,
He's always pretty much the same.
He's here to do his job. Well, I mean, if you're a criminal, believe you probably will get thrown to the ground. But you know, hey, all we are, if we're just sign toters, I don't see that as a threat to public safety or society and stuff. So, and he probably doesn't see it either.
Is that document still around?
The sidewalk ordinance.
You know, the court report from the Los Angeles versus.
I don't know. The one you had?
Yeah, when I brought it out.
Where'd you get it?
I left it with Miguel. He said it's over there.
Yeah, I saw my purple book.
Okay.
All right. All right, cool. It's a separate paper from the purple book. No.
About the LA.
Yeah.
Staples with 30 pages, the whole court report?
Yeah.
Good one.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
You guys talking about me on the side.
No.
Feel that news. We will say it again.
What's it, 2 hours? Right. He's in the bathroom. Yeah.
Is 2 hours what they're saying now? Or?
No.
No, this is not it's related to this, but it is not specifically applied to this. They were destroying people's shit. That's how they got to be back by the 4th and 14th Amendment rights.
Right.
This year they're not destroying our shit, so it's no different.
But they're taking it.
Yeah, no, I know it. It's very similar, but it's not. There's no established rule yet. It's going to come into conflict with city code versus constitutional rights again. I'll bet you. I mean, it is. You can't put your bag down at all.
Right.
Bullshit, dude.
Right. No. Oh, that just changed.
Yeah, I bet it did, because they figured out that shit was fucking garbage.
You know, so they said you cannot put it down at all, right? You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they just said that like a couple days ago.
Yes.
Or Monday, I think it was.
Yeah.
I thought you meant it already changed away from that, because, you know, that's not going to fly, dude. Can't put your bag down at all.
Right. It has to be on you at all times. And then he was saying that you have to be moving up and down the sidewalk.
Oh, he said that too?
Yes.
You can't stop?
No. You got to be moving up and down the sidewalk.
I hadn't heard that part yet.
Yeah. I was like, what? Oh, okay, whatever.
Right.
And then he arrested me.
Oh, yeah?
That was this last time.
And charged you with what?
Interfering with an officer and failing a lawful order.
Not interfering with an officer.
So this time I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
He gave me 2 of them this time. 2 charges.
Somebody said you had a lawyer on guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go talk to her this morning. Instead of harassing us, you know what? When are they gonna cut the trees back and stuff? How many times does a truck have to hit these branches and stuff?
So there's actually just the article. There was just an article about the LA decision.
Okay, well, somewhere around here is the entire court report.
Not the whole thing.
Somewhere around here, I printed out 30 pages of the report. So it's there somewhere. If not, whatever.
Maybe some back in the box.
Yeah.
There's also the diagram of where the city of the sidewalk and all that stuff. That's in the book.
Yeah, no, that's the one that Mary brought. She put that book together. He brought a staple packet.
It was the entire court report record of that case.
Yeah, I saw that. It's just a small article.
No worries, man.
Obstructing government or judicial administration and interfering with the police officer. Count 1, count 2. So my third arrest got me 2 charges.
I got the box.
And it's the same firm that defended the term.
Good. Yeah, those are the charges dropped. I think the charges dropped. If they won for that pallet shit, they'll win for you.
Oh, yeah.
They do it.
I never once threatened him, harassed him, intimidated him. You know, I comply every time he came up and said something to me. I complied with it. You know, and to the point to where I figured that, hey, if it sits up against a tree just like the paper boxes, they don't say nothing about the paper boxes. But maybe that's because the people who own them is paying for them to be there.
Yeah. His brother was taught two guys, and then he wants to all the time. Said you got a stock drive going. You got like the health department let them put a box in their office, and
Right.
as well as flyers. People can bring stocks.
Right.
In there.
Right on. I talked to that brother.
Yeah.
Right on. See, I like this lady. This is my head. That's cool. Because I'm going to say this. When we were up there, she used to park up there.
Really?
Yes. No, right.
Well,
when we was up there,
oh yeah.
she parked up there, parked right there. So we could sit by her car because her truck sits there all day.
I know it's more secure without blocking it.
Oh, right. 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 So,
not every one of us that stays here and fucking customers like that. Most of us do. Yeah, their people, their fires.
hey, good morning.
Graham right here does.
We'll try. You don't work too hard. When we were up there, right? When we were hanging up there by those trees, this gal parked her truck up there. Okay? Now that you down here, she's parking it down here. that's hilarious because maybe, you know, she knows if that spot is taken, there's no worries about a pedestrian getting in and out of their vehicle. Her vehicle staying right there. She comes and she's going to clock on. Her truck pretty much sits there all day. So like around 3 or 4 o'clock.
So people walking.
For real. Seriously. I just noticed that because you know what, it went by, went way over my head because she jumped out of the truck the other day and I was like, why is she parking down here now? You know, I thought her favorite parking spot was up there, but we're not up there. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Anybody know what time the office opens?
Shit, I'm gonna say 11.
11?
Today, it probably won't open until, let's see, wait a second, 10 o'clock.
Really?
I think.
Fluoride thing? Is you guys gonna do the fluoride thing?
Oh, is there a fluoride thing today?
2 o'clock.
We're at here.
They yesterday was the turn in. Let's do that.
That's it. The fluoride thing here. Okay. Cross street. Getting after it.
We're opening so late, and we're open like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
They should be open in good hours, especially when the rain comes up. We can go over there and visuals on the dry hours.
That's the anti-Sam Randy protest.
No worse than anyone else out there. Pretty much rely on chemicals whether they're therapy or not. Sorry, don't flatter yourself, young lady. You're not all that. Well, that's what you can't have.
Speaking of mine.
Right.
Stop it here.
Right. Yes.
It goes to our mind.
Right. You know, there's self-talk that prevents you from actually committing the misdeed.
Well, up is actually the opposite direction of traffic. I didn't think you were you when you rolled by with purple hair. And you recognized it.
Right.
All I saw was the back of your head, too. But
Right on.
Yeah. You don't recognize it. Sometimes really expensive ones are very similar.
I didn't even see the board. You went by so fast.
Grandma's just fine. I'm
Yeah, some purple-headed freak went by and grabbed a skateboard just now. What the fuck? I didn't notice it was your board.
Because not everybody can afford those. That, they're not necessarily great for everyone. It's better than, it's better for riding over big ones. Not good for all the stress. Not good. We're making more balance in the head. That's why, like, car wheels are better for skaters. Small car wheels support bounces back up. Flip your trick, you put your feet on it, next thing you know, you're actually your nuts a little on when you actually grab faster than you like it. So it hits the ground, it bounces out of place, then you land and it goes off the floor, and then you it's okay.
Hi, I'm a concerned United States citizen. As much as you think I want to blow something up, the only thing I want to blow up is like people's heart condition to be alive and awake and aware. Not some fucking building with innocent people in it. Come on, man, don't let the glasses, hat, and hoodie fool you. That's purely outward aesthetics. Didn't your mama ever tell you don't judge a book by its cover? I got a little aggressive on that last Friday. Well, I mean, sometimes Jesus flipped tables over in temples, too. I'm no Christ, though. Just one of his kids. Thank you. I'm gonna email Colonel Occupy and get more for that too. I'm gonna go by the office and I'll print out some of the sleep pages.
Oh, right.
I don't want to take some of the quotes and like warm up. Like,
Yeah. That's what I do. I see something I'm reading something, I see like a quote, using it. That's gonna make a great song.
yeah. I can print it at the office for free. And pay Kinko's $3 to print it. Alright. I'm gonna go to Kinko's. Mothership.
Right on.
Love and bless and go.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. You too.
Okay. I got it. My sign is going to say, the price of the Wi-Fi hotspot. No, wait. The price of the people to man the protest. Compassion, lots of it. The price of the Wi-Fi hotspot to broadcast the protest, $50. The price of the looks on the people's faces when they saw 99 had a safety net. Priceless. Oh, the cost. It's the cost. That's what it is. It's the cost. The cost. The cost to man the vigil. Compassion. The cost of the Wi-Fi hotspot to broadcast the vigil. $50. And the cost of the looks on their faces when they realized that 99 had a safety net. There he is. Hey, get him. Can we put you on what you call it? On Ustream?
Well, if you'd like.
Right on. I just want people to see what I was talking about last night. This gentleman is warm. He's dressed for the weather. He's dressed for the day. He has gloves on. He's insulated well. And if you ask that gentleman, if you just the look on his face says that he's comfortable. He's warm right now. There's no discomfort whatsoever. How you doing this morning? Right on, my dude. Hell yeah. I love his scarf. That's one I gotta get. I gotta get an edition, and the scarves are good.
Scottish scarf.
Yes, they are real good.
What are you filming? Do you want to film what this is about or whatever kind of?
Same channel that we've been using.
From my point of view, when Occupy started, it was we could fight certain rules. You know, we could have a people's assembly. We could try to talk to a mayor of the city or whatever. Certain laws, like Jim Crow laws back in the old days, did not make them just or justice or part of the justice system as we see it today. But even now, we have laws that target social classes and stuff, almost reinstating Jim Crow laws. They could target you for having a blanket to stay warm when a rich person has a nice place to stay inside. All these laws, certain laws, just target people that are disenfranchised or don't have a lot of money. I myself gave up my job and gave up stuff so I could live like the path of the Buddha, not wanting material possessions, because that's what all this fighting is for, over what property, who gets to enjoy what, who gets to live, and who gets to suffer. So, anyway.
Right on.
I want to live free. I burned my Social Security card. I don't like where my taxes are going, so I refuse to pay them any longer. I don't make a lot of money. I recycle cans, but that too is tax-free. And that way I can live my life with knowing with a guilt-free conscience. And none of my tax dollars would go used to fund a war or make people pay for health care when so many poor countries have free health care.
Yeah.
So, like Gandhi said, just because it's a law, if the law is unjust, it should be fought with violence or civil disobedience. You should be lucky that I choose civil disobedience.
Right.
So this is how I live, living without hurting anybody or hurting anything, and just trying to be as free as I can be. All right, guys.
Right on. Thank you. Have a good day, man.
Nose gets cold, starts running.
Right on. Yep. So that's what I'm saying. So on the night you want to come stand solidarity with the vigil for a night, you know, you let us know ahead of time. That way we'll be able to have coffee, sweets, you know, pastries, because a lot of people aren't. This is urban living at its best. You know, you want to call it camping. That's, you know what? Go right ahead. You know, because everybody has their what is that called? Their opinion. Everybody has an opinion, and you have a right to call it what you want. You know, if you want to say that we're degrading the property, go say it. Go right ahead. We're depreciating the property. Property value goes down when homeless moves into the neighborhood. So you got a nice house on the neighborhood. It's on the market. You got a newly married couple looking to have kids, looking for some place to raise their kids, looking for a great school to send the kids to. And they're looking at this house. They got a little bit of cash. You're probably not going to want to have homeless living down the street in the church's parking lot. If you want to sell the house, because that could be a deal killer right there. Oh dear, are those homeless people? I don't think this would be a ideal environment to raise Tommy. If that's what you want to say, then you go right ahead and say that. I'm houseless until I get back indoors. And you know what? I'm not gonna. I don't consider couch surfing indoors. I have to have my own space. I have to be able to get up, have my own kitchen, my own dishes. You're my guest. I'm not. I don't mind being somebody else's guest. Being my friend's guest. I really got sincere friends. That actually would rather me be over there. Say, hey man, won't you come here? But my pride is way too great for that. So I have to have my own, and my friends know this. If any of my friends were to come over here, hey, can we ask you a question?
Sure.
All right. Yesterday, when they asked you for your ID, you were just laying there minding your own business.
Yeah.
You weren't even covered up. What was all that about?
Well, they wanted to let me know what time the park's closed. It's federal jurisdiction over there.
Right.
They said, you're welcome to sleep here,
But it was like 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, but they said that I'm welcome over there because it's federal land. Just, they don't even care if they're asking us stuff. It's the city that does that.
Right.
It's the city that's harassing me. In fact, they're going to file a harassment case.
He asked you for your ID.
Against the city. Yeah, he wanted to run, just check who I am, make sure there's no warrants.
But you were doing nothing wrong, though.
That's correct.
For him to even run your ID, he's insinuating that he had probable cause to come up to you because you were doing something wrong.
I'm not sure why he ran it.
All right, right on.
I'm not sure, but he did.
Yeah, we thought that was harassment. I tried to say heads up to him over there. They were across the street. These guys pulled up gung-ho on him and, and jumped in their faces, woke up Matthew just to say it's okay to sleep in the park. He woke you up just to tell you that?
To tell me that I can't be there past 10 o'clock.
At 3 in the afternoon, you guys, 7 hours from the time the park is supposed to close. I would have been pissed. But a good-natured guy rolled back over and went back to sleep.
But at least I got to sleep an extra hour over there without the city harassing me.
And he said you're welcome to sleep there?
No, he still said I had to get up, but I got an extra hour in.
Oh.
Right.
That meant a lot to me.
Right on, yes. All right, hey, man, thank you.
Awesome.
But, so, man, and that's what we're going to catch out here. We're not worried about it's being cold or it's raining or it's wet. We're worried about the harassment that we get, the potential arrests that we'll get. So,
Good hell, guys.
Thank you.
Right on. I gave her my best smile, and all I got out of it was go to hell. So I didn't even say anything to her, and I apologize if it was the smile. Maybe next time I should be frowning like her. maybe that will elicit a smile. So, but and I wasn't even trying to elicit any type of solidarity. I was just letting her know we're all on the sidewalk together, so we may as well be civil to one another. And apparently, she didn't agree. And that's it. That's what I'm saying. I should engage the public, but I feel that if I do engage the public, if I say something to them, I'm opening myself up for comments like that. So, but if you give a person a chance to open up the conversation, and if you're a people person, you can make the conversation go a little more friendlier. So it's not like when they say good morning or hi, I got something harsh to say. Hey, right on, thank you. That's great. Good morning to you too. And that's what I would say. Just brighten their day a little more. So it's good to let people know that you're receptive to friendly comments or friendly quirks or gestures. It's good to let them know that, and I'm very open and receptive to those type of comments. Even the one go to hell. Shit. You know what? We're all going to hell and shit with the yellow ribbon tied around the handbasket. So at 9:15, Jack is supposed to come here because he wanted to accompany me with the attorney. I'm going to be as open as I can with her. I'm going to be, I'm going to be open, and so I'm going to report back to you guys every step of the way. What we gain, what's going on. I'm going to let you know. So, the enemy, if you're on Ustream, man, you better have your game on. You better have your game on because we got your asses and shit. And the same footage that you guys got, we got it too. So, and I'm going to use all that as evidence because, you know what? If you're not trying to use that against me, I'm using it against you. This never should have been happening. This shouldn't even be happening. We shouldn't even be having this tug of war. You got this. I can't say no more. I don't know what else to say. For real.
We have any viewers? Hello, one viewer.
Right on. Good
Welcome
morning.
to Occupy.
Yes. Occupy out by the curb.
Yes, indeed.
Today we also get to find out if we won't know for a little while if we got enough signatures. We got the 30,000 that we needed. It's not really 30,000, but 30,000 says that, you're well, that's a good amount of votes, 30,000 plus the other ones, once the other people realize that we can actually go to vote, then with two sides, we put the two sides together, but we at least know we got 30,000 people that agree that putting things in the water is unacceptable without giving us a say-so about it. And then I believe there'll be another couple thousand that'll come out of the woodwork and back us up and help us.
I did notice when I was over there and they wanted to check my ID and everything to let me know at 3 p.m. that the park was at 10 p.m. They were doing that to me, but the woman with the dog taking the poop, they didn't do anything about.
Right, I think I saw that.
Yeah, and I wasn't pooping though, but the dog was. They didn't do anything about that, but they said they want the park to look good too. So I don't know if there's preferential treatment there or not. But anyway,
Right
I'll
on.
point that out.
Hell yeah. Yes. And that all over Ustream. Yes, we point out all the injustices that we are seeing. You know, so here it is, somebody that's laying down, relaxing on a blanket. You know, and if they're gonna harass that person that's I wonder if we would have had that lady with her dog that was pooping on the grass on the blanket, would she have gotten harassed also? So I wonder if it's the profile, the dress code that would have, you know. Yeah. So, you know what? The support. I'm serious, man. Your support is greatly appreciated, you guys. This winter, we're looking to outfit. Okay, so I'm gonna say our most the diligent vigilers. We're looking to outfit them with long johns, come up on some rain gear, and this, you know, even if it's me, because I know a lot of people, this isn't for a lot of people. Protesting isn't for a lot of people, especially the 24-hour protests. I've seen it done. Before I had actually seen it done, I'd seen it on the television. You know, these guys are protesting, and they weren't protesting, they were striking. And I was wondering how the hell they could do it until I signed on with this one outfit, and in the middle of my employment, we went on strike. And I saw how they did that. We worked in shifts. And in order to get a week's pay, if you wanted, you didn't get the full 40 hours, you got 20 hours. You got up to 20 hours. And in order to make those hours valid, you had to go do so many hours on the strike line. And that's what we did. And we did it in shifts. So, when it was raining, it was raining. You better have came warm, umbrella, whatever, you know, and you're there until your shift is over, and then the next shift comes on. But here, we don't have shifts, so we got 24-hour round-the-clock, vigilant, being present, and letting people know that there is a problem. We have a problem out here that we can fix. This isn't unfixable. You know, so I mean, all we have to do is just look into it. I mean, if you can look into putting fluoride in the water, you know, if you could look into how do you cut costs, how do you cut a deficit, you know, how do you cut that? If you can look into that, then you can also look into how can we solve this problem without worsening. So, and this is a pressing problem because it's been going on for years. You know, I want to even say since the first depression. You know, and then I don't want to even say that. I want to say that outcasts have been around for years. You know, we are in a pattern to say that, hey, we don't like that guy, pass it on. You know, if you're in this clique, You don't like that guy, pass it on. So we should get into a pattern where we're more accepting. And it was brought to my attention that if we had 30,000 people come out at one time and do something like that and accept a person, I'm almost sure we could beat addiction, any type of addiction, you know. I used to, when I was in prison, I went to these cognitive classes, and the instructor wanted me to believe that the biggest cause of addiction was, what is it? When you say no. So there's a word for being turned away. It's not being turned away. It's not negative, but I can't even think of the word right now.
Rejection.
Rejection. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The biggest cause of addiction was rejection. You know, a lot of people can't handle rejection, so they're gonna go fix that problem. They're gonna go reboost their self-esteem, and they're gonna use a cigarette to do it. They're gonna use a drug to do it. They're gonna use alcohol to do it. They're gonna use sex, whatever, man. They're gonna use crime. You know, they're gonna use dominance to fix rejection. You know, and I wanted to say that's motherfucking bullshit. But I kind of sat around and thought about it, and I thought about it, and I don't know how many times I've gotten mad at my friends and shit and said fuck off and stormed out their house and was walking, and then all of a sudden walked into the nearest store, bought me a beer, and went home and drank it. And then, you know, and I'm thinking it's not even. You know, I'm thinking I'm doing this because this is what I like doing. I don't realize I'm actually upset, and me being upset is, you know, got me leaning towards I need a drink. You know, and when I'm at home and I'm drinking, and then my buddies call up, you know, one of my different buddies call up, hey man, what are you doing? And I say, oh hey man, what's up? Oh man, you know, you same old shit. And then they say, what, you trying to drink? And I'm saying, yeah, come on over. And what started that in the first place was rejection. So I'm in total agreement with that, man. You know, if we stopped rejection and actually, you know, sometimes we don't have the time to hear a person's story, but, you know, when we do find that time to, you know, we should go out and just get into the habit of trying to reboost another one's self-esteem. You know, smiles do it, eye contact does it, compliments does it. You know, hey, nice button, nice sweatshirt, nice hoodie, nice shoes. You know, and without making it, I know it's going to take time. I'm not saying this is going to happen overnight. It's going to take time because, you know, once you compliment somebody, they're probably thinking, you want something, you know. So we got to get over that too. We got to get past that obstacle, you know, that this is really sincere. So, but I'm trying it now. I'm trying to be more open with people, and, you know, hey, if I got it, you got it. And that's a big saying in my circle, in my friends' circle. You know, before I met Occupy, before I even came in over here to this side of the train tracks, my friends and I used to say, hey, if I got it, you got it. And it stood true. It rang true. You know, I could call my buddy up, man, what's going on? Oh, man, we about to put this barbecue together and shit. Oh, yeah? Yeah, man, shit, if you would have gave us another 5-10 minutes, we was about to call you and shit. Oh, shit, it's a good thing I called in. I'm on my way. Well, in a minute, all right? Shit. See you there then, you know? And that's what it was, man. My buddy, you know, he had a problem with, you know, going in, being in and out of the jailhouse, and his little mama would call, and you know, she wanted to go put some money on his books, or she needed money for the baby, you know, and she'd call up his closest friends. I was one of the closest. We had another dude, Bone was a good dude, Diddy was another good dude, you know. Silas was a good man. These are shout outs. These are my real dudes and shit. I got a close knit circle out there, you know, that they didn't agree with me when I first came out here. They called us clowns and shit. You gonna go out there and hang out with them motherfuckers? I said, yeah, man, I think I can help them. You know, hey, man, you know, I don't know how many times we've been pulled over by the police and been mad at the police, and now here it is. There's an outfit that's looking to stand up to the police and try to fix the injustice. You know, hey man, hey you guys got a job to do. You know, and you can do it a little more efficiently if you not focus on the little things. You know, and then because you know the little things ain't gonna bring you the big bus.